Good morning. Today is Wednesday, September 1st, 2021. Welcome to Column Hinge at Alpha Omega. We're located halfway between Death Valley and Las Vegas, halfway between Joshua Tree and Area 51 in the Mojave Desert of the Southwest United States.
The ancient magic ritual you're about to experience is unique in the world. Written and performed from the first-person perspective of Jesus of Nazareth, this rite comes from the Bruce Codex, an ancient Christian document recovered by archaeologists in Egypt in 1769, containing the secret teachings of Jesus to his disciples. That is, the secret magic teaching of Jesus to his apostles. I'm Reverend David Griffin.
I'm Reverend Leslie McQuaid.
And you're about to experience an amazing ritual called the opening of the Treasury of Light. Today we'll be opening the 21st Treasury of Light in particular.
The sun is the dispenser of light to the earth. May the living light of the God Force inflame our souls with abundant life.
Our destiny lies amongst the stars, and to the stars humanity shall ascend.
Take a nice deep breath and feel into your body. Breathe deeply. Feel each breath as it moves into you. Follow each breath as it moves through your body. And as you are breathing deeply and feeling deeply into each and every part of yourself, visualize yourself as the tree of life, however it is you imagine that tree to be, and grow your branches up high into alpha sky. Drive your roots down deep into omega earth. I call on you in the east, alpha. I call on you in the west, omega. I call on you in the north, alpha. I call on you in the south, omega.
Alpha.
At omega.
The beginning.
And the end.
And the path of the age between. Sunrise.
And sunset.
And the path of the sun between. Birth.
And death.
And the path of life between. Alpha.
Omega.
Once again, we congregate here at Column Hinge to celebrate this morning, once again, the lost rites of the magic of Jesus Christ. This morning, we're opening the 21st Treasury of Light. We begin by reaching out and contacting the angels in the invisible. Angels of the 21st Treasury of Light, attend. Watchers, we know your names, so stand aside and grant us entry. Ozaz. Ozaz. Eloes. Eloes. Azaias. Azaias. Let the watchers withdraw, and let us enter into the 21st Treasury of Light. And there are 12 heads in my Father's treasury, and these are the names that are in the places when they sing praises to my Father, and he gives light power to them. Shining angel, head in the place of the east, we call upon you using your secret name, Zozozei. Zuzai. Zohozai. Zohozai. Dozazaksai. Dozazaksai. Naoza e iai. Naoza e iai. Marazaz. Marazaz. Ozaez. Ozaez. Ozaia. Ozaia. Oza, oza. Oza, oza. Os, os, oza. Os, os, oza. Azaiaos. Azaiaos. Naia ozaze. Naia ozaze. Aenazaz. Aenazaz. So we completed our journey through the places, invoking each of the 12 mighty angels head in its proper place and proper rank, until at length we came into the place of the midst, the place of the middle, the place of the Father of the treasure of light. O Father of the 21st treasure of light, by your cipher and by your name we invoke you. Oazi Ai. Oazi Ai. Let the divine light descend. It is the intention of this ritual and our fervent prayer to establish human liberty worldwide.
Establish human liberty worldwide.
Abolish slavery in all its forms.
Abolish slavery in all its forms.
And establish a pro-human future.
Establish a pro-human future.
Restore the purity of our air.
Restore the purity of our air.
Of our water.
Restore the purity of our water.
Of our food.
Restore the purity of our food.
Of our medicines.
Restore the purity of our medicines.
Restore the integrity of our elections.
Restore the integrity of our elections.
Protect Homo sapiens from extinction.
Protect Homo sapiens from extinction.
And protect the integrity of our genetic code.
Protect the integrity of Homo sapiens' genetic code.
All these things we ask in the name of the living Jesus. Amen.
Amen. So mote it be. Take a moment now to again feel into your body. This ancient magical rite we are doing together helps you experience more God force energy within you. As you experience more God force energy, so you are better able to understand the parables and teachings of the Master Jesus. And that is because the Master Jesus spoke two messages. He spoke one message for the masses, and he spoke another message for his apostle disciples. The messages were different necessarily. And the reason why was that the apostle disciples who followed him, the ones who left behind family and friends, the ones who threw away their work and their homes to follow him and do as he did, those people received a special message, a different message, a message suited to their ambition. Ambition is not a bad thing. All of the disciples were ambitious. They sought to copy their master and to be exactly like him. That is what he wanted for us all. Our master, the one who leads us in our spirit, that is Jesus' role. His role is to be the one who shows us what we are truly capable of. So many people don't rise to the occasion. And why is that? It's not because they can't. It's because they've made the decision not to. You see, that's something very important that I learned when I was studying anthropology. That there's this technique used by the Chinese Communist Party. This technique that they use in conjunction with bribery. And see, when they give you the money, they say, you don't have to do anything for this money. In fact, we expect you to do nothing. That's the most important thing to remember. These people are paid off to do nothing. That's the way the communists work. When the time comes to do something important, you do nothing. When the time comes to make the right decision, you do nothing. When the time comes for you to act to save a life, you do nothing. The Communist Party gives you money to do nothing, because it is when good men and women do not rise up against evil that evil is allowed to persist. When good people rise up and say no to evil, evil goes away. And so then that begs the question I'm sure the master would ask if he were standing here instead of I. He would ask the question, so, when the time comes, what will you do? Will you do nothing? Ah, that is what the enemy wants. When the time comes, you will do something. You will do something. When the time comes, you will know what to do. And the reason why is because you've taken the time to breathe in God force energy, this emanation from God, this emanation that the Master told us is the source of life. It is life itself. And when you take the time to, with each and every breath you take, to remember at the same time to breathe in God force energy, then what you will find is that when you read the stories of Jesus, you will understand like the apostles understood. When you hear the parables, you will understand the deeper meaning that was reserved for the apostles. And when you seek to understand the teachings of the Master Jesus, know that those teachings will be made as clear to you as they were made to the Apostle Mary and Peter and Andrew and Martha and all of them. We remember their names because they were great, and they were great because they knew when to bend a knee and when to do something. And they knew this from contact with the Master, because what the Master told them to do was to take in another deep breath of God force.
Thank you, Leslie, for that beautiful and inspiring message. If you'd like to know more about the lost magic of Jesus, be sure to visit our website at alphaomega.church. While you're there, be sure to download our free ebook, Was Jesus Secretly a Magician? Thank you so much for coming out. We really appreciate your being here. We will be here with you and for you again tomorrow in the hour of sunrise. And until then, as always, have faith and expect a miracle.
And until we have the pleasure of each other's company again, may the God force run strong within you. And, as always, may your magics work better than expected.